There's a strange kind of optimism in an empty classroom. Before the students arrive, everything is possible. The desks are quiet, the plans are still plans, and somehow every pencil is exactly where you put it. But give it time. It's easy to think of preparing for school is about getting the room ready, organizing materials, building schedules, preparing lessons, figuring out where everything belongs. All of that matters. But in special education, we're preparing for something much more important than a room. We're preparing for people. The truth is, we're preparing for children we haven't met yet, children who will arrive with strengths, needs, personalities, preferences, and ways of communicating we may need to take time to understand. They aren't coming into our classrooms as blank pages. They already have stories. And those stories began long before they ever walked into our classroom door. That's why preparation isn't just about having everything organized. It's about creating enough structure, enough flexibility, and space to actually get to know the child standing in front of us. And that's why preparing for students also means preparing to listen to people who know them best, their family. Parents offer insights that will never appear on paper, and teachers offer insights as well.
Everybody, good to see y'all. Happy Tuesday. I just wanted to come on, touch base with you about something real quick. It is the beginning of the school year, starting all over the country. And something that you need to know in regards to your student that receives special education services is that the teachers, both the special education teachers and the general education teachers, should be collaborating in the first couple of weeks of school. With that being said, the special education teachers are responsible for making sure that the general education teachers get a copy of your student's active IEP, the one that was current, right? And that they are going to go ahead, make copies of those, take those to the general education teacher, whether in a binder or folder or however they do it. And they are required to get the signatures of those teachers. Why? Because under law, we are required as special education teachers to make sure that the general education teachers have the information they need to provide effective instruction for your student in class. Now, with that being said, you can touch base with your special education teacher, your child's teacher, just to make sure that the gen ed teacher has been given the information, the IEP, to make the accommodations that are needed for the student. This is the other thing. If for any reason that special education teacher has provided that information to the general education teacher and that general education teacher has chosen not to read it nor to apply it or implement those services in class, that's a different problem. And I would always check up with them. Please make sure that you give the teachers a week or two at the beginning of the school year, because everybody's got to get organized. They have to get access to the system where all the IEPs and all the information is stored. Get it over to the teachers so that we can all be on the same page. Now, as a parent, give the teacher a minute, but after the first week, maybe 2 weeks, I'll honestly say a week. I'm not even trying to lie, because my teachers get binders in the first week. When I have access to the program, I print out the IEP. It's an IEP summary or IEP at a glance, but the teachers get them. Most of the time, I put mine in binders. I'm very organized, make sure everybody gets it, and then I reach out to my parents not only to introduce myself, but to let my parents know, hey, the gen ed teacher, your child's classroom teacher, has a copy of their IEP. If you have any questions about instruction or what's happening in the classroom, make sure that you touch base with that teacher. So what we do is we do a full circle. There's a continuum of care and also a continuum of responsibility, right? So it covers all of us. We're all responsible.
That's what I want my room to communicate, not perfection or decoration, but belonging. Long before the student gets here, or I even say it, I want them to know they belong, we expected you, and we're prepared for you.